I do. But at times like this, with gunfire rattling above my head, crouched on the sticky floor of a speakeasy with shitty pay, bad hours, and constant risk of life and limb, well, that illusion starts to look pretty good. The clatter of gunfire changes pitch as the guns swing around towards something else. People yell, and the thuds of something heavy hitting gang members, followed by the thump of their bodies crashing to the ground, is a dark staccato amid the bullets. After a moment, the gunfire ends, the thudding stops, and there's only silence. I'm not dumb enough to peek over the top of the bar. Someone will come fetch me when the coast is clear. I'm not risking my neck out of curiosity. I'm perfectly happy to hide behind the bulletproof bar all night long, or even longer. I could just live in this dark, bulletproofed bar case, curled away from the dangers of the world. That sounds nice. A head pops over the edge of the bar, looking down at me. "Hey, Ness." I blink up at my friend Priya. Her smile is cocky and bright, matching the neon-bright turquoise ombre in her black hair. She has an athlete's frame, tall and long-legged, and she's always dressed for a fight. Or a party, preferably at the same time. Today that means a variety of very illegal weapons pinned to a sequined belt, leather pants, combat boots, and a form-fitting red turtleneck with a black waistcoat. "You didn't mention how exciting your work was," Priya continues brightly as she swings herself onto the counter, legs draping over the edge. "Is it like this every night?" "Mostly," I admit, continuing to crouch behind the bar. "Sounds fun," Priya says amiably, and I roll my eyes. Priya and I have very different ideas of fun. I'm afraid of almost everything. She's afraid of almost nothing. "Is the coast clear?" I ask. "Oh, yeah." Priya waves absently. "I took out the shooters. They weren't too much of a challenge." Of course they weren't. Priya lives for the adrenaline rush of hunting down and killing rampaging nightmares, from 10-story lizards crashing through office buildings to sea serpents eating boats. A few gang members are probably a walk in the park for her. I wish I were like her. She takes action. She fights the things that go bump in the night, and she does it with a smile on her face. I hide from them and fantasize about rejoining an evil cult. How can she be so brave when the world is so insane? And why can't I be like that? I rise and dust myself off. My once white button-up shirt is now as gray as my waistcoat from all the crawling around on the floor I did to get behind the bar. Priya hops onto a bar stool, ignoring the pile of unconscious, at least I hope they're only unconscious, though I wouldn't actually care if they were dead, gang members behind her. "1 Newham twist, please," she orders. "On the rocks." I start mixing her drink while the other staff members drag the bodies in the middle of the room outside. Some of them leave bloody trails that another staff member mops up. The gang shootings are always so messy. At least with a customer at the bar, I have an excuse not to scrub brain matter off the walls this time. The only bad part about not dragging the bodies into the alley behind the speakeasy is that I don't get the chance to pick their pockets. Whoever tosses the bodies gets to pick them clean. That's at least half the income from this job. I'm careful when I pour her drink to lean the tumbler against the glass. The extra support helps hide the faint shaking in my hands, the only remaining sign that 5 minutes ago death was rattling through the building. I pass Priya her drink, and she downs it in one go, then slams it back on the bar. "Another." I raise an eyebrow. "You know, those are pretty alcoholic." "That's the point." I shrug and make her another. She downs that too. My eyes narrow. "You okay?" "What, you think I can't take my alcohol?" she asks, as though this is a personal offense. "No," I say slowly, trying to figure out how to phrase this. "But you don't usually drink so fast. Did something happen today?"